especially that second quarter?
Successful day. Like I said, we're getting better every week, and we're showing it. And of course, the whole line. We feel like they're the best in the country, and they're proving it. So, and me and Nick had to do our jobs, and that's the way it happened. We get wins like that.
It almost seems silly how easily you guys were scoring, especially running the ball so effectively in the second quarter. What's it like out there when you guys are pretty much doing whatever you want running the ball?
Our mindset is we're gonna score every time we touch the ball, and it's pulling through. We believe, and when you believe, you can achieve. So we believe we can score every time we touch the ball.
If you didn't touch it for 12 and a half minutes,
that's the game plan. So it's what they give us. We take what they give us, and if that means Nick has to carry the ball, Sammy has to catch the ball, Ricardo has to get the ball, then that's what we're gonna do.
His mindset to score that fast. He had 3 30-second drives there at one point.
Coach Malzahn, he's trying to have the fastest offense in America, and that's what we're aiming for.
Did that first touchdown mean a little bit more considering the last drive you fumbled it away? I think it was like maybe your first fumble of the season.
Yeah, of course. It's all about how you handle adversity, how you respond, and that's how I figured out how to respond. Score the ball, just score.
How'd you handle it on the sideline? What'd you do?
I put me in my zone. Tell myself I got to tighten up. Focus in, and we got a long way to go. You got to forget about it. You got to have short-term memory and just go on to the next play.
Sorry, talk about special teams and the impact it had on that game. What does it do for you guys as a team?
That's a big part of the game that some teams they forget about. Our special teams came through. We made big plays. Corey Grant for the long touchdown, and Chris Davis for his punt return. Those things spark up a win.
What'd you think of Corey's return, and would you have scored as well on that?
I'm not sure. That's not what was presented to me today. But like we said, he's probably one of the fastest guys in college football, and he's just looking also to get better, and so that's what we're trying to do.
Talk about the dynamic Nick's brought. He continues to get better and better running the football.
That guy's dangerous. It just gives me flashbacks when we watch film on cam. That guy, Nick's dangerous on his legs, and he's going to keep doing that, and that's what's going to make us win games.
You guys are not going to go back to Georgia and Alabama. Just where you guys have mentally coming back to that last 2 years.
There's always room to get, to make improvement. No one's ever good enough. We got to make improvement. We got to get better every week, and focus on Georgia. We're not focused on Bama. We're focused solely on Georgia.
How glad are you the road schedule is now over?
It's a relief. Playing on the road. We love playing in front of our crowd, giving them a good show.
Tre, just talk about Nick and his performance, especially in the zone read. It seems like the decision he makes in terms of giving it to you or pulling is the right one right now.
Yeah, he's dangerous. That guy's dangerous with the ball in his hands. We take what they give us. If they key on me, he keeps the ball. So, and that's pretty much what they were doing. They were trying to keep the ball out of my hands, and that was a mistake on their part, because that guy's dangerous.
So do you feel like your success, the success you've had recently, that just helps him that much more teams start keying on you? He has a big game, and then
yeah, it's a team effort. This is a team effort. We win as a team.
Is there any sort of friendly rivalry between you and Nick, though, in that regard, with touchdowns and yards and that kind of thing?
Oh, no. We look into the game and say we're the dynamic duo and we need to take over. So we're just figuring out ways, to keep being dangerous together.
So you got a three-headed monster and dynamic duo?
Of course. That's what me and Nick always go to each other and say it's time to take over.
What do you think it's going to be like next week for him going against Georgia?
It's going to be emotional for him. He said he's going to be turned up. So we're looking for a big game from him.
For you guys, anticipation for Georgia, I know you guys want to enjoy this win, but just looking ahead, what expectations for the game and what you guys need to focus on in practice this week?
Well, just stay to our stuff. We're not, really worried about what they're doing. Not too worried about them. We got to get better as a team, focus on what we're doing and how we're going to execute our offense.
Just describe these last few weeks for me. As I said, you guys are just making it kind of look easy running the ball. You ever been a part of something like that?
High school, that's about it. But Coach Malzahn, he's a great coach. Also, Coach Lashley. Those guys, are geniuses of what they do. Put us in the right position, and we execute what they give us. And we're just getting better, as they say. They instilled in us that we're getting better every week, and we're going to reach the top.
What do you think would have happened if you guys played LSU at this point on the road?
Who knows? We probably would never get that chance. We're probably not going to get that chance again. But we feel that we're strong enough as a team, to find a way to get a win.
When you see Nick just rumbling down the sidelines for more and more yards, what are you thinking?
It's a relief. Just when someone breaks a big one, it's just like a relief on all the players. Like, it's all I can say. We run a pace offense, so of course we get a little tired sometimes, but it's a relief seeing somebody else run down the field.
Tre, do you look at the meaning of what these last 2 games could mean to the season at all, as far as competing for an SEC West championship?
Us winning out, it could actually put us in, a spot for the national championship. Who knows, and that's what we're aiming for, to win out. And who knows, we could probably end out on top.
We understand. You guys were 3-9 last season. Here you are. What's that like?
It's a blessing, to have the biggest turnaround in college football, and that's what we're going to continue to do: is get better and just, keep winning, try to win out.
Earlier in the season, you were talking about the nickname Three-Headed Monster. Have you heard any other nicknames that I guess anybody that's coined you guys the running game?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard much since the Three-Headed Monster, and I'm just, if they have more, then I'm willing to hear them.
So you're going to wait on making the cakes until after the season?
Okay, we're good.